am a stranger and I just really like to take some pictures. Please take down $3 and say cheese. All right. I put Jerry in the barn. I know we don't have a barn, but he's in there anyway. Maybe just tilt your head a little bit. That's nice. There we go.
We tried these one. It's very sad. I can feel my tongue
I'll be right back. Well, are you all right? That was crazy. That guy was nuts. Oh,
she's gonna try yellow.
I took these from him. You look great, by the way.
She's going to be trying yellow.
Fantastic. And this wouldn't be the first time Jerry would fulfill this fantasy and get away with it. From that point on, starting at the age of 16, this guy's doing this bit, man. And I have to admit, it's creative. I feel really bad for the victim. Obviously, it's horrendous. And naturally, I hope he's rotting in hell as always. But it's pretty creative. He would continue to kidnap girls and lure them into his family corn crib, leaving only to return with a mask or having his hair combed differently while holding a knife. He literally just sometimes came in the room with his hair parted a little differently. That'd be like me coming in just with my bangs like this.
Ready? 5,
like, it's not me, man. I'm a new person. And he would also claim that he was Jerry's brother Ed and take pictures of his victims. And then he would also go on to evolve and start fondling his victims as well, which is terrible. I hate Jerry Brutus. He's a piece of shit, but let's continue. But it is said, based on information given to authorities, that he never SA'd any of his victims necessarily at this point, which I don't really agree with, because if you're fondling someone, I don't care if it's against their will and they didn't consent to it, that is SA. So, but this is, you know, back in the 50s at this point, so it just wasn't the same. But those victims, they got SA.
I still didn't keep names
are going to get all over the floor, 1956, that Brutus would eventually face legal consequences for his repeated actions. It is unconfirmed, but this is suspected to be one of Jerry Brutus's first mugshots.
How's your tasting?
Looks like a creep, dude. Jerry had asked a girl to go on a date with him, but he would take her down an empty road and then demand her to undress. When the girl would naturally refuse, Brutus would drag her out of the car and start to beat her, and in the process he would break her nose. But the girl's loud screams would get the attention of a couple that was driving by, and the couple would get out of their car and ask what the f*** is going on. Brutus would claim and try to cover up and say that she had fallen out of the car, and would say that he was trying to save the girl from a crazy attacker that was trying to attack her. But the couple, not being complete idiots, wouldn't believe his story, and they would take Brutus and the girl to the nearest police station, where he would confess, loves to confess. The only good thing about Brutus, he would confess to attacking the girl, but he would also say that he never intended to hurt the girl, and only wanted her to undress so he could take photographs, which at this point pretty much adds up to his last offenses. That's all he was doing at this point. He wasn't hurting them physically yet. But while in custody, he would deny any allegations of him doing this in the past. However, he was eventually charged with assault and battery.